Today we're going to start on a home theater acoustic treatment project. We contacted Gavin and Kate from Acoustical Fulfillment. We sent them all our measurements of the room, any kind of obstructions, things along those lines. And they got back to us with a plan. It includes 15 fulfillment panels. We're going to get them up. We're going to show you how we hang them. We're going to show the whole basic renovation of the room. It's a new house, so everything's very buildery, loud, and lots of echoes, as you can hear in here. And the quality of life with two kids down here with all these kinds of echoes is just not very good. Everything's very loud. It's not even a situation where I want it to sound better because I want the movies to sound better. It's just so loud that it's distracting, and so echoey it's distracting. You know, we want to bring the echoes down. We want it to be a more enjoyable room to sit and watch TV in. It's really just to tame the room and to increase the quality of life and the quality of watching programs in here with the kids. I did want to point out a couple of the obstructions in the room. We have a soffit here. We have a riser here that's carpeted that will move out. This is a sliding barn style door that's hard. So that's another reflective surface. Also right here you see we have a wood beam, faux wood beam that runs the length or the width of the room. So that was taken into consideration. We made sure that we got measurements on that and a soffit on the other side along with the built-ins. Real quick, these are the things that you're going to need. You'll need a measuring tape. I use this silver marker because it doesn't mark my walls up that much and wipes off easy. You're going to need possibly a laser level, depending on if you want to use that or not. These are the drywall screws I like to use. Also a T-square and a 48-inch level worked out really well for me. So one other thing I wanted to show was how the boxes come and the condition they come in. Super clean. They ship from New Jersey. The panels are made in America. So I'm going to open this up and just kind of show you what to expect inside when you open them. So inside you can see they're packed super nice. Everything's clean, which is super important if you've ever gotten some other acoustical treatment that's made overseas. It can come in, it can smell. You see, so the panels are separated. You can see them kind of right there. Right here you have your box of hardware, and the panels are just laid in there just like this. And these are the graphite colored ones. No smell at all to them. Super nice finished. You know, everything looks real good. Made in America. All the corners look great on them. Everything's super clean. I can't state enough how it doesn't smell and it's not dirty. I did a test panel here, and what I did was I took the instructions for the impaling clips, kind of got them more or less in the spaces that I wanted on here, changed things a little bit, kind of went with the 4-inch center for each cleat, more or less, and then 5/8 from the top it needs to be. So I laid them all out, measured where they were on the panel, and then I made a template here, and you can see I put the holes where all the drill holes would be for the cleats. So the idea would be that you put this on the wall, mark out where the holes are, and then you'd be good to go. So I have one panel left to do, and after doing all these, I kind of figured out the best way, for me at least, to do these. So I have my spacer here, right? This is exactly how far apart I need each panel on both walls. Now it should say that each panel starts in a different place on each wall. So the hard point and the absorption point are opposite. So the hard point here is the absorption point over there. Anyway, so I have my spacer here. I know this is exactly how far apart I need the sides to be, the sides of each panel. I know that it needs to be at 36 inches high. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this T-square right here. I'm going right there. I know that corner right there, that's exactly where the far end of the corner of that, my next panel should be. I'm just marking that just like that. Okay? So I know my corner needs to be right there. So now what I do is I take my template, I put that bottom left corner there, I make sure it's plumb with a level. I mark out each dot, and then I know I can just drop my panel right there. And that's after doing, 11 of these. I figured that this is probably the best way for me to do it. And I just push them right on. But this definitely, after you get your flow down, this is what's been working for me. So you get that corner, make it plumb, mark it. And that's my corner. Get a plumb, keep it on that corner. It's perfect right there. And like I said, I take my panel. I know my bottom left corner is right there. So I get it a little bit above it, knowing I'm going to push down on it. Get a plumb. That looks good right there. Right above the corner, right above the dot, and then just take them and firmly push down like that onto them, and they'll impale perfect. And now all we have left is the back wall, but I'll do a quick scan here. So for the back wall, we have 4 panels that are going to be against each other. So what I did was I found my center spot, which is 4.5 feet, 36 inches up. So this is where basically the bottom should touch the 2 panels right here, and that's the bottom. I used my template, used it 2 inches from the side, 5/8 up, reveal, same thing with the top, just like on the vertical ones. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this first panel in place. I want that corner to be right there. Make sure it's plumb and level, and then I'm gonna base everything I do off of that panel. So most likely I'll probably do the one right above it next, then bottom left, and then squeeze the last one into the back. So we're pretty close there. Level. All right, right there is pretty much perfect. It looks like we're right in the right spot. Yeah, so you can see I'm dead on where I wanted to be right there. You might not be able to see it, but it's pretty close. So now I'm just gonna take this, keep using my template right off of that. 2 inches in, 5/8 up. Actually, I can go right off this. I don't even need the template, except for the top one. If you wanna know about where that is. But beyond that, yeah, we're gonna continue from there. So everything's all done, everything's installed. You can definitely hear the difference in here. So the whole time that I've been talking and doing all the audio, it's all been with a Shure BP83 directly into the camera, and it sounds much better in here. So we'll put some couches in here, some extra couches that we have for now, get it all set up. I have some older speakers until new stuff comes in, just to watch something in here, but it definitely wasn't that hard of a process to get these installed. The main thing is definitely having a good template. I believe that Acoustical Fulfillment is going to come out with their own templates and packaging soon, but this was awesome. This really helped out along with my spacer. And if you just take your time, you know, it's really not that difficult of an install. Again, great things about it is it doesn't smell. It's very clean. You don't have to worry about having it around your kids or anything like that. One thing, kind of a tip here, is don't lean them against each other with the backing to the front, because the fiberglass fibers will kind of come off a little bit onto the screen. You can just use a lint roller to get them off. But, you know, just something to make your life easier is I wouldn't lean them against each other in that way. But I'll take some shots now so you can see it, and so you can see the panels up close. And it sounds great in here, like really, what a difference.